डंडाउत बंधन अनकबार सर्व कला समरथ डोलन तेरा खहो प्रभु नानक दे कर हाथ तेरे जोर मैं गूंगा कहता हूँ तेरा सदका तेरी शरण ਧੰਨ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ Sadhguru Sahib ji has blessed us all so we can continue learning from the teachings of our gurus, breaking free from the bond of the birth and death life cycle, joining with the Akal Purkh Waheguru in complete liberation. Today we are celebrating the changing of the month, and as we know through the Bani of Barah Maha, Sahib Sri Guru Arjan Dev Sahib ji has given us teachings. So we're not worshipping the moon or the sun or the change of the month. We are taking a teaching for this month so we can implement it hopefully in our lives, continue to walk on that path of spirituality. Today is the month of Asoo, and in Barah Maha it is described as Asun. Asun Prem Umaaharraa kyo Mileeai har Jaae. So in this month of Asoo, Asun Prem Umaaharraa. Prem is love. Umaaharraa is utshah hoya. Utshah, enthusiasm, excitement, a want and enthusiasm and motivation to develop. So in this month of Asoo, we have developed love, Prem, and we have this motivation, this enthusiasm, kyo Mileeai har Jaae. Kyo Mileeai, this enthusiasm to meet our Lord, our husband Lord Akal Purkh Waheguru. Kyo Mileeai. How do we meet him? Har Jaae. How do we go and meet our husband Lord Akal Purkh Waheguru? We have developed love, motivation, or for that love, enthusiasm to meet our husband Lord in the month of Asoo. And further still, kyo Mileeai har Jaae. How can we meet our husband Lord Akal Purkh Waheguru in this month of Asoo? We meet them by developing Prem, by developing love. So Asun also, if you separate the word son, it means to listen. Not just to listen in one direction, it's to listen and to hear Akal Purkh Waheguru, son. To be able to hear Akal Purkh Waheguru and experience Akal Purkh Waheguru from everywhere, from all parts of creation. So we know Akal Purkh Waheguru exists in all creation, and we focus our concentration on the ton, on the sound, on the vibration of the shabad, of the sound of Akal Purkh Waheguru. And we can hear that sound of Akal Purkh Waheguru. We can hear that vibration of Akal Purkh Waheguru from everywhere, not just from within ourselves, but from every part of creation. Son. So in this month of Asun, I can hear Akal Purkh Waheguru everywhere. Why? Because I have developed that enthusiasm, that motivation. So my love, my Prem is complete, and so I have found kyo Mileeai, and that is how I have found har Jaae, Akal Purkh Waheguru, who exists. Jaae can be also translated to Jeev. Jeev is all creatures, all creation. Har Jaae, that Hari Akal Purkh Waheguru that is existent in all creation. So that is the teaching of the month from Asoo. So it's all about developing that love, and through the developing of that love, that enthusiasm, that motivation, Umaaharraa, that utshah should develop, that we continue to search for Akal Purkh Waheguru. Now sometimes we reflect in ourselves and we have points where we do feel true love for Akal Purkh Waheguru, and we feel that we have complete love and our heart is pure and our heart is clean. So there's an example, a tale which will help us understand, and we may have been in different examples similar to this. There was a time when there was a spiritual person reading his prayers. He was reading his prayers outside in his garden, and as he was reading his prayers on the street, he saw husband and wife, a couple, walking down the street, and the wife was showing great love towards her husband, and vice versa, the husband was showing great love towards his wife. As this person was reading their prayers, his mind had focused on those two, the couple, showing that love for each other. And what he did, he stopped his prayers and started shouting at them, started having a go at them, telling them it was their fault that he'd lost his concentration. They didn't even realize that he was having a go at them, and they ultimately said, "What do you mean you're having a go at us?" When they realized he's having a go at them, they said to him, "Why are you having a go at us?" And he said, I was in loving devotional prayer for my husband Lord, and you, due to your actions, due to you showing love for each other as a couple, you have distracted my focus, my concentration. Their answer to him was that initially we didn't even know what you were saying to us. You were shouting at us, we didn't even realize you were shouting at us and what you were shouting at us for. We were so affixed in each other that we didn't even realize what you were shouting at us for or why you were shouting at us and if you were shouting at us in the first place. They said that we have true love for each other and that's why we didn't even realize you were shouting at us. And they said to him, if you had true love for your husband Lord, the Almighty, who you are saying you are showing devotional worship towards through your prayers, then you wouldn't have even been distracted because your love would have been so strong. You would have affixed yourself in those prayers and concentration in those prayers, and you wouldn't even have been distracted by us. It was a teaching to him, and it showed him that couple had true love or attachment, if you will, for each other, and therefore they didn't realize in the first instance he was shouting and calling for them for distracting him because they were affixed within each other. And it taught him that he has to develop his love such that nothing can break his concentration, nothing can break his focus, nothing can break his devotional worship towards his husband Lord, the Almighty. And that is the sort of Prem Guru Sahib Ji is teaching us about. That is the sort of love we should have. So in this month of Asoo, our love should be developed such that it does not break, so we can continually hear Asun, Akal Purkh Vaheguru, listen and hear the sound, the vibration of Akal Purkh Vaheguru from all of creation in this month of Asun Asoo. And because of that love that we have developed that is unbroken, our enthusiasm has developed so much that we are longing for the complete experience of the Almighty Lord, where we're completely liberated. The Almighty Lord, Kyon Mileeai, that we're completely liberated, one and the same as them, and we are completely liberated with the blessings of the Hari Parameshwar, who is present everywhere, who blossoms us from within, who takes away the negativities from within us, and is also Har Jaae, Jaae Jeev, is also present in all creatures that they have created. So in this month of Asoo, we have developed, or we should be developing, that enthusiasm so we can constantly want the oneness with our husband Lord Akal Purkh Vaheguru by developing that love which is unbreakable. And so then we can hear Akal Purkh Vaheguru from all creation because we are one and the same as them. That is the teaching of this month, and that is the focus we must have as we go through this month of Asun. Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Sahib Ji has blessed us with the Bani of Barah Maha, and they are teaching us at the start of this month in this way. I beg for forgiveness if I've offended anybody. Kirpa karke Guru Khalsa Sad Sangat bless me so I can also attain Atam Ras Khalsa Jeevan and Naam Di Daat Deho Sajjan Asisadiyan Jo Hoba Sahib Sumel Likha Katahna Shutiya Khen Khen Pulanhar Baksanhar Baksala Nanak Par Utar Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe to see more of our content. This year marks the 400 year Avtar Parab of Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji, so subscribe to see more content related to this.